I know my makeup's not finished, I just filmed a contouring and highlighting video that I will link below when it's up, because I don't know which one of these videos is going to go up first. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, so this is going to be a video doing a really kind of simple but cool, edgy kind of holiday look. And I'm going to use a couple different products, or new products to me that I have recently been given, that I am really enjoying right now. So if you want to see how I do that, please keep on watching. So this first one is called Bright Eyes. It says eye enhancing treatment with pro collagen. It says to apply daily in a patting motion in the eyelid and under eye area until desired brightness and coverage is achieved. So I'm guessing it's kind of like a color corrector and a concealer kind of thing. It is a peach color. Yeah, I'm just going to apply that kind of like I would apply concealer, but before my foundation, obviously, because you would want this to be under your foundation, I'm assuming. It came with like an instruction thing, but it really didn't say much, so I'm just going to do it this way. I need a mirror. I use this one. And then it just says pat it. So yeah, you can see that this on me is quite dark. It is very like peachy, salmony toned. But it does seem to cover or cancel out any under eye bags, but I could definitely never ever wear this on its own. As you can see, it does cancel out quite a bit of the blueness under my eyes, but it just kind of makes my eyes look kind of sickly and sunken in. So I'm going to go ahead and apply foundation, and I will be right back. So as you can see, just by applying foundation over that, I don't have any concealer on under my eyes right now. It has definitely helped to cancel the dark circles that show up under my eyes. So I think I pretty much like this product, you know. So as you can see, the rest of my face is done. I'm not going to talk about the contouring, the highlighting, because I've just filmed a video on that. So you're going to go have to find out what I did. But anyway, for blush, that's not really part of it. I used this e.l.f. blush in, well, let's rewind this. First, I used Benefit's Rockateur blush. Seriously, if you don't know what that looks like by now, that's what color that is. And then I used this e.l.f. blush in Mellow Mauve. For the eyes, first I'm going to apply MAC's Paint Pot in Rubenesque. And I chose this one because it is a goldy peachy tone. And you can wear this on its own as a shadow because it does set and then it doesn't budge. But these paint pots also are amazing for eyeshadow bases as well. And if you don't have something like this, you could pick like a gold toned shadow and just put it over another primer. So, you know, just whack a liberal amount of gold shadow or a gold base or whatever you feel like doing. I mean, you can even skip this part and use a flesh toned base if you don't want the sparkle, but I want the sparkle. Because this step is open to how you like to wear your makeup, I'm going to go over with a shimmery tone that is very similar to my flesh tone, and I'm actually using Kat Von D's color Galore. I'm just taking that on a really fluffy brush and blending that over top, and this will just kind of even out any splotchiness that the base you put on might have. Just to deepen up the crease the tiniest bit, I'm going to take Hoola from Benefit on the same brush that I used to apply that flesh toned color. Just going to run that through the crease very lightly, just like that, just to kind of deepen it. And I'm also going to take it kind of into my nose line a little bit. Just like that. I don't know, I just want to do that today. I think it's a little more dramatic for a holiday look too. Even though this is going to be simple, it's going to be dramatic. Then I'm taking Pixie's Beauty Bronzer in Subtly Sun Touched. It looks matte, but it is quite satiny finish. So it's not necessarily something I would contour with. I'm just going to go over top of that hula, just staying in the crease though, not bringing this color into my nose line at all. I've kind of decided that I want a little bit more of an impact on the lid, something a little more contrasting to just being natural. So I'm going to pick up this color Moon here. This is in the BH Cosmetics Galaxy palette, and just on my finger, on my ring finger, swirl that in there, and I'm just going to apply that over top. Like that, and you can see that this is that's just a little more contrasting to the gold. Then I have decided that I'm going to take the color Meteor, which is this really frosty blue, and I'm just going to take that on my finger again and just apply that directly in the middle of the lid. Just because I want a little bit more definition on the lower lash line, I'm going to take a flat liner brush, and my bronzer. This is the Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to run that really close to my lashes. This step is obviously optional. If you like it without the definition on the lower lash line, by all means, leave it. I just wanted a little something something going on the bottom. On this, I'm also going to use another Skinn product by Dimitri James, and this is a smudge stick. It's a waterproof eye pencil, so I have been using it on the inner portion of my eye. I'm going to use this to tightline. This is just black, and it is in the color Vixen. And it's a wind-up crayon type dealio. I'm just going to tightline with that. So then once I have tightlined my inner portion of my eye as much as I want, I'm going to take this and pretty much running it on top of my lashes. I'm just going to keep it as close to my lash line as I possibly can, so it's not really there, but it's there, you know? So just run it kind of on top of my lashes, just to really make sure it gets into the roots, like that. And then I'm going to take my Real Techniques accent brush, and I'm going to smudge that. Just like that. Note about these, if you purchase them or if you go and investigate them, it is better to work with one eye at a time because they do set rather quickly because they are waterproof. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to do to the eyes, shadow wise and liner wise. If you wanted to be a little more dramatic, you could wing it out, but I feel like with my hair the way it is, it's dramatic. So I've already curled my lashes, and the mascara that I'm going to be using is Skinn by Dimitri James. Can't speak. And this is the Wow Factor Intense Effects, and this is kind of a strange brush, just saying. I don't know if you can tell, but this side that I'm showing you is longer than this side. You can tell when I hold it this way. So what you're supposed to do with this is take the longer bristled side and do your top lashes, just like so. So you're supposed to do your top lashes like this, and then you're supposed to go and flip it over and do your bottom lashes, like so. And then you flip it back over and do your top lashes again. Like that. And it says you don't want to let it dry between coats, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do my next eye, and my next eye, like I have more than two, my second eye, and I will be right back. Overall, I think this is a decent mascara. I don't think it's one that I would generally use every day, however, I have been reaching for this quite often since I've got it, and it really is kind of one of my favorite mascaras in the way that it makes my lashes look. I think it is a fiber mascara, so it is kind of like a tubing mascara, I think. So it does put like lash extensions on. However, it's just not my favorite brush, and that's kind of irritating to me. Just as a side note, to set my face, I have used Juice Beauty's Hydrating Mist. It's almost gone. This is my last setting spray that I have to use up before I can repurchase a new one. So I'm kind of excited about that because I can go buy my Chill setting spray from Urban Decay, which is my all-time favorite. But I do like this too. It does help give a dewy look. It's a hydrating mist. It's not necessarily a setting spray, but I use it to set. It does help bring down the powderiness that you can sometimes achieve. So for lips, first I'm going to wipe off any lip balm that I have on, like so. And then I'm going to take MAC's Night Moth Lip Pencil. This might be a little scary for some people. This is a very dark color, so you could do red lips, nude lips. I mean, really just do what's comfortable. This is just what I want to do because it's dramatic and it's the holidays and you should be dramatic. You can really be dramatic anytime. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in my whole lips with this. So I'll line them, then I'll fill them in. You know. So that's pretty much my lips line. I'm going to fill them in and I'll be right back. So now obviously you could leave it like this and keep it super matte and super just matte, I guess. I don't know what other word I was planning on saying. Because either way this is going to be super dramatic. But I'm going to take the Be a Bombshell Cosmetics lip crayon in the color Shameless, which is just, it's not quite as dark as this, but it is berry toned, and I'm going to put that over top. So, and if you wanted it to be a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more sharp, you can go in with a concealer and clean up your edges, but I think that just looks a little too harsh, and this is dramatic enough for me, because I rarely wear lipstick. Like, if you've been watching me for any amount of time, I barely wear lipstick like this. So, but anyway, that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys have a happy holidays, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. I'm really digging e.l.f. Oh, no way. Well, I'll have to find something to put this in, or re-glue it back in here.